I'm in my kitchen because the power's out and it's completely dark in my shop, and it's kind of dark in the house, but I got this eBay purchase in the mail today. And the reason I even looked for this thing is because I watched a 357 Magdad video, and he was kind of cleaning up one of these, and I collect these things, but I didn't have this one. And this one's made in England, and my sister lives in England, so I contacted Shaz and I said, hey, can you get me one of these things? And she said, yeah, and she sent me some pictures back from British eBay, and they were more expensive in England than here. So I bought one on eBay from the United States for half the price that I could have got that in England. And I have that because I watched somebody else's YouTube video and I had to have that for my collection. So anyway, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. Man, did we ever have a storm just a few minutes ago, but look, the sun's coming out now. I can barely see the screen on the TV, but them donkeys, they knew to get out of the rain. They're mostly dry. Yeah, I see you. I see you. All right, let me get you some hay. It looks like it's mostly dry in the hay barn. We do keep it covered because sometimes that roof leaks, and I'm surprised that tarp's not wetter than it is. It's got a little drop or two on there, but not too bad. I don't know when this barn was built. It was here when we moved here 30 years ago. But if you, let's see if I can zoom in. Those corner posts are just cedar trees that have been cut and put in place. And what I think happened is they built this barn probably 100 years ago. And then probably sometime in the 60s or 70s, somebody came in and poured a concrete slab inside the barn. I don't believe this concrete is original to the barn, just the way it looks. But our plan is to eventually tear this whole barn down, get a shipping container to store hay in and put on this slab, and then maybe put a lean-to over that so we have a place to park equipment and stuff, or whatever we do with it. We're not 100% sure yet, but we do know we have some plans to tear this barn down. But if you look, that's old sawmill lumber up there. It's rough cut, and I'm going to try to save as much of that lumber as I can, but some of it's starting to rot, you know. But that's our plans for the future. Whether they ever come to fruition, who knows, but we need something a little more substantial to haul this, or to keep this hay in. And if you'd have told me 5 years ago that I would be needing a place to store hay for donkeys, I'd have said you're nuts, because back in the 90s we sold our horses and got out of the horse business because I was working on the road as a traveling electrician so much I wasn't home to help my wife take care of them when she was pregnant with our children. But now the children are grown and out of the house, and my wife said, I want a donkey. So we got 4, and 4 donkeys eat a lot of hay. You get over on your side. Hey, get over on your side. What are you doing? What are you doing? Sometimes these donkeys would rather have a scratch on the ear than eat hay. My blueberry crop is starting to come along nicely. I bought these 2 plants 2 years ago, and they've been sitting out here in buckets ever since. And last year I got a good crop of blueberries on there. I would eat them just as fast as they would come off the plant as soon as they were ready. eventually I'll get them in the ground and have a permanent place for them. But I gotta find a place where the deer and the birds won't steal all my crop from me. I meant to get the rest of my crops in the ground this weekend, but I didn't get around to that either. So sometime this week I'll get my tomatoes planted, my peppers. I've got little peppers already coming onto that plant. Hopefully I'll get a good crop of bell peppers and a good crop of cherry tomatoes and some salad tomatoes. Anyway, hope y'all have a good rest of the day. Hopefully our power will come back on soon.